Alright guys, it's time for the Analogue 3D video. I'm just going to kind of start recording and see where it goes here. The Analogue 3D, if you're unfamiliar, is basically like a modern Nintendo 64 solution. It does FPGA. I'm going to pretend like I know what that means technically. I'm not really that super smart with it, but obviously I'm a pretty big Nintendo 64 fan, and you know, I bought other stuff before to, you know, play my N64 on modern displays. This will put it in 4K and has an HDMI, you know, connection, so it's going to be easy to use on modern TVs and monitors and stuff. So that's the big thing about it, and a way to help, you know, potentially your failing hardware. I think it still needs the games, though. I think it does still need the actual games to be functioning, so it doesn't, like, rip the ROMs off it or anything like that. So, you know, you do still need functioning games, but as far as I know, most of my cartridges are still working, so at least this way, I can more conveniently play this stuff and whatever. And so basically, I just want to kind of check this thing out because I'm really excited about it, and I'll kind of just see what kind of audience it's for as far as I'm concerned, since I'm more of a casual in a lot of ways. I'm just very excited about the N64, so I'm not looking to get anything too crazy, but hopefully this is, you know, something that'll be up my alley. That I pre-ordered, like, I think 2 years ago or something. And so here's the unboxing. All I've done is take this little bit out of the top. I opened this up. I was going to just take the actual box out of the box, but I didn't. Because I opened it up and there was weird shit on top here, as you can kind of see. It tells me I have to do updates with my QR code, so I guess I have to, I don't know if these are actually, like, apps or what I gotta do with that, so I'll figure that out. One of them is for the system and one is for the controller, which I will say the controller did show up, so I'll unbox that as well. It was a separate thing you had to get. It was 8BitDo makes it, and you know what, as long as we're here, I'll just open up the controller. I did already open this up before, so this is not a surprise because this came in a while ago, back when I was originally supposed to get the system the last time before they moved this the date. So I opened this up, but I'll show you. This is the controller, the 64 Bluetooth controller, and once you get that off, there's not much to the box. And here we have the controller. And I really like the way it looks. I mean, it looks pretty slick and modern and everything. I mean, all that's left in the box then is like your charging cable, and a little booklet that folds out. So it's got all the right buttons and everything. I am a little annoyed that just the other day I saw this, basically 8BitDo put out another one of these, which was like this, but the actual Nintendo 64 colors. And I'm like, I kind of want that, but I have so many controllers, and I think original controllers are supposed to work on this and stuff too, so like I don't know that I need that, but if I really, really like this, I might. It seems to have a feel kind of like almost like kind of like a mix between like maybe like somewhere between like a Switch Pro controller and like an Xbox controller. They've got it pretty like ergonomically, feels kind of nice. So far I do like it, but we'll see how much I like it once I'm actually using it and everything. But that is a controller. Also, it has little like grooves on the analog sticks, so that's nice. But a simple packaging. I think, like I said, there's probably more like plastic or something in there when I first got it, but there's not a lot to see there. Can I get the box back on? Well, that's not important that I get the sleeve back on it during the video, but for my own sanity, I would like to. And it goes back in the box nicely. So I guess I have to update that. And then, yeah, this was weird. I don't know what the hell this shit is. It's just like more cardboard. Just a layer of that on top. Okay, yeah, that's all that's in there. Okay. Well, there's a giant box. And I did not bring scissors over. So I'm going to grab scissors. But that's the box with plastic on it. It's just got Analogue 3D written on there. It's also got a thing on the back that says it's the black console. And I got that because there was a black and a white one available, and I was like, well, black looks more like the actual system, so right. I'll open it towards you. Oh. I kind of like the finish on that. The finish on the box is actually like more like a matte finish. So only like that Analogue 3D part is like shiny. It's cool. I kind of like that. Whoa, that's a thick box. Are you even going to be able to see this? And here I thought I made a really good angle. Okay, come on. Ta-da. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's got like felt in the top of it too. That's a pretty nice box. I'm gonna have to keep this box. Here's the system itself. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Da-na-na-na. Little cartridge door. That looks pretty goddamn slick. On the front of there, you get the controller ports, everything. The pictures I saw made it look really small, and I'm like, is it that much smaller? Maybe it is because it doesn't have the extra like bulbous round edges. I'll grab the real 64 to compare to it. Also got the little like Bluetooth and other informations down here on the side. Hopefully that comes in and on camera, for camera, by camera. Oh, FPGA. Yeah, it says FPGA up in this corner. They gotta have all their logos on it. It's up here. And around the back, it looks like we have... there's an SD card in it. Pre-installed. A couple of USB ports. I think those are for controllers. The USB-C port is for power, like it's labeled there. And then the HDMI port. That's pretty nice. And the whole bottom is like... Oh, the bottom is like... semi-soft stuff, so maybe that'll be a little anti-slip, and it's all like grooved like that. That's pretty nice. Oh god, it's even more stuff hiding underneath this. This is more elaborate than I thought. Because it looks like this is just power cable. I think that's power cable. One of these is probably the power cable, one is probably the HDMI cable. I can't tell, because nothing is exposed. But these are the two cables it comes with. And then the USB-C power adapter. Let's, we're unboxing, let's just open everything up, right? Ooh, wait. What? So there is a bit of plastic on it, but it's not like there was a shiny part. It's all like the same all the way around this, so I don't know what that was doing. So that seems unnecessary. They just wanted to give you a peely. I kind of don't want to open these because they're never going to go back into these things once I do, which will make this part of the case useless. But we are on camera, right? Let's just open them. Let's just... Or can they come apart from here? It's all paper, though. So that one is the, is this the HDMI? Yeah. They even come with little, like, plastic things for the ends of it, too. That's the HDMI. And the... silica gel, which, it does say do not eat. Okay, well, then I won't. USB-C to USB-C cable. He's never going to go back into these things, so I don't know why I'm bothering to try. I've just now ruined this a little bit, but we'll put those vaguely back in there. I'm going to remove this weird plastic tray. It's like a papery. It's kind of like the... It almost feels like you'd put a Reese's peanut butter cup in there. Alright, here we have... a little card of something. Bluetooth pairing button. Oh, so the button on the front here, little power light thing, is also a Bluetooth pairing button, I guess. Oops. Okay, and it says, yeah, the power switch and the reset button. Do not insert/remove cartridges while game is running. How could I insert something if the game is running already? Oh, and we got an FPGA sticker, I guess. That's... I think it's a sticker. Will it come off there as a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. So I can put that somewhere. Oh, so it's just a little... Oh, this is a full little, like... And an analog sticker. That's neat. Oh, this is just one thing. So the quick start guide. So I don't know if this whole needed a whole sleeve. I'll put all these back in here, I guess. No, these are cartridge cleaners. Oh, they come with a couple little cartridge cleaners. Oh, that's neat. Put them in and swap your cartridges. Well, that was nice of them. Alright, so here's the comparison. Can you tell which one is which? This is a real one. This is the new one. Look at them head on, so you can kind of look up here. So I guess it is a little bit smaller. Kind of look at it. Not really good way to do this, huh? Size-wise, but not like by a lot, you know. It's like the other one juts out a little bit, but like it's actually pretty close. I feel like the thickness, you know, like I don't know. Is this interesting? And this, yeah, I have a few N64s. So this is my newest one that I have. It's a refurbished one. I just wanted to have another one since one of them I think might have issues. I wasn't sure. So I was just like, I like the idea of still having a functioning N64. So basically, looking forward to is that a number of things I want to do here. I want to test. Basically, I want to test this against this. Of course, I'm also going to be looking at the Nintendo Switch online offerings for games if I have, you know, those games on, you know, cartridge and there. And also, I want to say that I have the something called the Super 64, which is what I use to play this. Because I believe the N64 is something like 260p or 240p, something like that, right, natively. This upscales it to 4K, which is going to be pretty big. We'll see how that works. And it's supposed to have some kind of like software, whatever stuff to kind of give it like some CRT effect and everything, and like essentially it's trying to make it look good while still blowing it up to a higher resolution. And I'm very curious to see how that does it. The Super 64 is what I use on this thing because that plugs right into the video out. It pulls from the S video, which is like a superior video format you could get out of this, and it converts that into 480p. And it also has a thing called slick mode that will like kind of like it. Sort of like a blurring filter that's like very light so that it makes some of the artifacting and stuff go away. So I can kind of compare how it looks with this, with and without slick mode, and that, and how they perform and everything. I'm pretty excited to do all this. This is going to be, I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to actually show video-wise and be testing every one of them, but if there's particular things I think are interesting, I might try to get some footage and stuff of that. Hopefully this will be an interesting video for you. Hopefully the unboxing was somewhat interesting, and there's going to be, I guess you'll probably see, I'm going to probably put these out in parts for little bits of it, then I'm going to probably cut down all those parts into the main video. So look forward to the big video once it's all done and I have actual thoughts that are interesting to hear about. But that was the unboxing. Hope that was cool. I'm pretty excited to use all my new stuff.